This is Ashwini. Welcome to CKA Cert Hands-On channel. Today I'll talk about why I created this channel. The purpose of my channel is to create demo videos on each category of CKA 2025 certification. Today we are watching third video in networking series which has 20% weightage in CKA 2025 exam. With these labs, you will understand how to create manifests, update, and troubleshoot to solve these questions. This creates a depth in your understanding of each concept after you have completed a formal course of CKA like Munshad Muhammad's Udemy CKA course. In other words, this channel is to get you started with your hands-on experience once you have a basic understanding of Kubernetes concepts. I want you to please like and subscribe to my channel to get more updates on my upcoming lab videos. Now, with that introduction, let's get started with today's video, which is about Ingress. I want you to take you to the Ingress documentation page and just show you this diagram, which makes it a little clear about what an Ingress does. An Ingress is like a traffic router on which there are rules defined which will get processed, and then your incoming traffic will get routed to the corresponding services based on the rules defined on the Ingress. It exposes HTTP and HTTPS routes from outside the cluster to services within the cluster. Now, one of the important things that you need to understand about Ingress is it does not expose arbitrary ports or protocols. It's only HTTP and HTTPS. If you have to expose your services other than HTTP and HTTPS to the internet, you'll have to use a service of a type node port or load balancer. You cannot use Ingress. If you look at the actual Ingress definition, it is something that makes your HTTP or HTTPS network service available using a protocol aware configuration mechanism. So it's just AD and 443. Now let's solve the question today. We will set the context. There exists a deployment named Nginx deployment exposed through a service called Nginx service. We've already seen a few videos where we can use a service or deployments getting exposed through services. Now we'll create an Ingress resource named Nginx Ingress resource to efficiently distribute incoming traffic with the following settings. These are the settings that are given: path type, path, and then it has to route the traffic to a backend service. The name of the service is Nginx service and the port is 80. The SSL redirect should be configured as false. Now let's go to Ingress documentation and get a manifest and see if that will solve our problem by just replacing the values. Name of the resource is Nginx Ingress resource, and there is nothing about rewrite target, so I'm getting rid of it. And also there's nothing about Ingress class name. If we don't specify it, it'll use the default class name, and the rules are required. So the path is /shop. I'll replace the path with /shop. And path type is prefix, so leave it as is. The service has to be replaced with Nginx service, and port is 80. Now there is something else that is asked, which is SSL redirect should be configured as false. Now we can search for SSL redirect. It's not there. That's fine. We'll go back to Sometimes the main documentation of Kubernetes will not have everything that is asked in the question, but that is the only browser that you will have. You will also have some discussions in there as well. It is worth to get into the discussions as well with the keywords so that you can find your corresponding solution for something that is already solved in any of these discussions. Now let's just go and check if this has got anything. Yeah, so he is describing his problems, but what I'm interested in is this one. And even though his problem is related to something else, I'm just gonna copy this value, which is what I want, where the SSL redirect is false, and that is under metadata. I'll try to use that and see if that works. Okay. Let's describe the Ingress resource and see if all of the properties are there in description. So yes, the annotation has got this, and it is /shop nginx service 80. No ingress class, namespace is default, and the name is nginx ingress resource. Let's try to check it works. Yeah, so validation is successful. That is how you create an ingress resource. Now I have created all of my videos for each category for CKA exam in a separate playlist. I've already created a storage playlist, which is my first category. Second category is networking. This is the third video. I will provide a description, a link to all of my playlists in the description. Please watch the playlist so that you can see the rest of the videos in the same category. Now, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next networking video. Thanks. Bye.